Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and this is episode 46 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. Now, I said at the end of the last episode that I would stay at Juventus, but if the job at Real Madrid became available and I was offered it, it's a dream job and I wasn't going to turn it down. You can guess what's coming next, can't you? Run the intro. Now, it's always been a dream to manage Real Madrid. It's always a series I've wanted to do, but have never really had the inclination or the ideas to go with it. So we are going to take charge of Real Madrid. Let me finalise that deal. Boom. Done. Goodbye, Italy. We're going back to Spain. And we're going back to Spain for a pretty penny. £20 million? Holy mother, that's a lot of money. That's more than I'd pay for a player. So they finished 4th in La Liga last season. Let's take a look at the current squad that they have. So here is the Real Madrid squad. So Thibaut Courtois is still at the club. Sergio Ramos is still at the club. He is now 36 years of age. He will be retiring at the end of next season, or the coming season, the end of 2023. But I'm delighted to have him for at least 1 year. Toni Kroos is still here. Dani Carvajal is still here. Nacho, Marcelo, Casemiro, Gareth Bale is still here. Delighted to be working with Gareth Bale, Bernardo Silva, Douglas Costa, who obviously we sold to Real Madrid as manager of Juventus, Timo Werner, Romelu Lukaku, Rodrigo, and Karim Benzema, Isco as well, mustn't forget him. So let's take a closer look at the players in the first team squad. Fanboying over all of these players, but starting with Sergio Ramos at 36, as I already mentioned, he's in the twilight of his career. He has got 1 more year with Real Madrid. I intend to make it a good one. He has slowed down, obviously, 36. As a defender, being that sort of age, you very much past your sell-by date, but he'll still do a job for the team. Motivationally, he will play as well. We might look at sorting out the defence and bringing in 1 or 2 defenders to help Sergio out. Moving into midfield, the midfield duo of firstly Casemiro at 30 years of age now. Very good defender, defensive midfield player, but can play centrally in midfield as a box-to-box player. Alright, he's on 275 grand a week. That doesn't really matter to me. Real Madrid have got lots and lots of cash. So pace of 15, stamina of 19. Great midfield player. Looking forward to working with him. Alongside his midfield partner, Toni Kroos, at 32 years of age now. Still a 4-star player on 350 grand a week. The wages, they just keep going up and up. Passing of 20 is the key standout thing there. First touch of 18. Technique of 16, vision, teamwork, both 18, decision making and composure 18 as well. Frightfully good German international, 126 caps for his country. Looking forward to working with him. Bernardo Silva, another fantastic player, 27 years of age, one of the younger ones it would seem so far, at least. Been at Real Madrid for just the 2 years since leaving Manchester City. Phenomenal player. Lights up the Premier League in real life. Technique of 18, finishing of 15, first touch of 17, vision of 18. The greens on that screen are amazing. Looking immensely forward to working with this guy. And I cannot afford to skip over this one either. Gareth Bale, say what you want to say about Bale and his problems at Real Madrid. At the moment, they look like they're going to sort themselves out. He's an amazing player. And I had the privilege of seeing him grow up as a Tottenham player, coming through the Tottenham first team to be our main man, essentially, before he was sold to Real Madrid in real life. Delighted to have him as well, still here, and looking forward to working with him once more. And the advanced forward I've been crying out for. You can have Cristiano Ronaldo. I want Timo Werner, German international, finishing at 15, pace of 18. He's going to frighten the life out of defences, particularly in my formation. Obviously, it's all about getting it out to the wings and getting it in the box. At 5'11", he might not reach everything. His heading ability is 13, so it's not too bad. But another great young player, and delighted to have him in the Real Madrid squad. And finally, for the players, Douglas Costa. Now, I didn't spend an awful lot of time with him. In truth, he was sold to make way for other signings. We may well go back to Juventus and see what we can pinch. Manager, hopefully. We'll have a look at that and see if we can manage that. But yeah, looking forward to working with Douglas Costa. As I said, he was sold because everyone wanted Bentancur, and Real Madrid came in last minute for Costa. So I'm delighted to be reunited with him. He might not be so delighted to see me, but I'm sure we'll get on just fine. And there is money to spend. £79 million is what we have in the kitty. We are spending over on our wage budget, so that will have to come down, which means someone's going to have to go. Who that's going to be, we'll work it out. Always do. So yeah, £79 million is not a massive kitty, but it's enough to get us started. So it is a return to Spain for me. Obviously, I was here earlier in the Journeyman with Real Betis. Real Madrid finished 12 points off the pace, miles behind Atletico and Valencia, which would not have pleased the Real Madrid public. So that's why Solari has gone and been replaced by me. But a 12-point gap, it's something that can be achievably closed. You know, the amount of draws there, 10 draws from 38, is a lot. 6 defeats as well. Admittedly, it's the same as Barcelona, so the draws have let Real Madrid down in the end. So it's definitely a gap we can make up. And those draws weren't against sides that you would associate them with. Draws with Alaves, all right, they finished 9th, but it's Alaves. Malaga, Valladolid, they were at the bottom. Deportivo, they were relegated. Las Palmas, again, bottom sides. Shouldn't be drawing with sides like that. But you've only got to look at the history of Real Madrid to see what the pressure will be like. So 13 Champions League titles, 34 La Liga titles, 4 Club World Cups, 2 Europa Leagues, 4 Super Cups, 3 Intercontinental Cups, 20 Copa del Reys, 10 Super Copa de España. You know, it's frightening how much they've won over the years, and a 35th La Liga title would be a perfect way to introduce myself back to the Spanish public. I feel like a kid at Christmas. Real Madrid is a club that I have a great affinity with, and I am delighted to have been named the manager of it, albeit in a computer game. We know it's not real. But in any case, the work starts in earnest. A 12-point gap needs to be made up to Barcelona. We will hunt them down, let me tell you. So you'll see next time what happened over the summer and what we managed to bring in with that £79 million. As I've mentioned already, Juventus is a place that I'm going to be going back to see if we can pinch 1 or 2. Maybe. It might be a bit tricky, but we'll have a look around and see what we need. Obviously, defensively, Sergio Ramos is getting old, as I've already mentioned. So the first port of call is the defence. The attack is fine. With Werner, with Lukaku, with Rodri, Bale, and all those people, we do not need potentially to have a look at the forward line. But you know me, I like to buy players when I don't particularly need them. But in any case, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and would like to do so, please hit the subscribe button down in the corner. That was episode 46 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. A new journey has begun. We are in the Spanish capital. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.